All right, hello everybody. Today I am going to try something new, something I've never done before. My channel is mainly about being kind of a resume for the work that I do. So when I get new clients and new customers, I can kind of refer them to the YouTube channel, and they can go through my past projects and see for themselves that I kind of know what I'm doing. But with all my videos, these are unscripted, um, unplanned. Like right now, I'm sure the refrigerator running right now is probably coming through. And if you'll notice when I'm talking, I sometimes have a little bit of a stutter, which is made worse when I'm trying to think what I'm going to say before I say it. So please be aware. See, there we go. Please be patient. All right, so what I have here today is an unboxing video. I know those are really popular and people unbox everything. Never done one, so I thought it'd be my turn. What we have here today is I placed an order with a company called McKees 37. As a detailer, I have probably hundreds of different products, and I'm even worse. Some detailers, they know what they like and they just buy it, and they're out to make their maximum profit. For me, my detailing doesn't feed my family. It's a therapy, first and foremost, and it just pays for my addiction to detailing products. So there's a lot of videos out there from a lot of detailers, and they go over every new product out there, and they'll do a much better job than me. That's why I haven't really done one of these before. But Craig over at Craig's Tech Talk has been kind of giving me some ideas on how to improve the channel. And when this order came in, which I ordered even before I had this thought, I thought, well, let's try an unboxing video. Again, I've got hundreds of products. I have a line that detailers call their go-to. It's just a brand that has the right balance of cost and effectiveness. But with my addiction, I'm always trying new stuff. I probably got 8 or 9 just leather cleaners. I just can't help myself. I just was discovered on a company called McKees 37. When I say discover, I've heard some people talk about it and ask me about it, and I knew nothing about them. So I went on their website and did a little looking around, and they have a almost complete line. I mean, they pretty much make everything that you'd ever want to use, which is good and bad. I like some companies to be just laser focused on one product, make that one product the best they can be. And then there is a benefit to dealing with a company that has a complete line, is because they engineer the line to work together. So their products will work hand in hand. They have a term for it, and off the top of my head I can't remember what it is. So I thought to myself, I don't have any McKees products on the shelf, and I thought, well, I'll just place an order and get one in. What I ended up ordering was 2 things, actually. They have a kit. It's called their McKees 37 Ceramic Coating Maintenance Wash Bucket Kit. As y'all know, my Corvette has a very, very, very nice ceramic coating on it. And so ceramic coatings take a different mindset when it comes to maintenance. They're a lot easier in some ways, but I wanted to try their maintenance kit out. And something I haven't really gotten into is the waterless washes. I can pretty much wash almost year round. My shop is set up so even on bad days I can wash indoors. So a waterless wash hasn't been a priority for me. But there are other things you can use that for, such as clay lubes and Where I use a waterless wash, so to speak, is jams. And when I detail a car, people wash the outside, but I always make sure to get the door jams, and people notice that when they open the door and they see them clean. So you don't want to open the doors and take your power washer and wash it in there. So I use a waterless wash to get into those open areas. And there's a popular brand out there that you can say trademarked it or invented it, but I wanted to try something new, and I noticed this kit, it was a part of that. So here we go. We're gonna start our unboxing. First, this is the box that came in. Everything was in one box. We can get that out of here. And we start with, as you see, a nice bucket. And we'll get a little bit more detail on the bucket once we open it up. But it's got a lid. None of my other buckets do. This would be really handy if someone called me and wanted me to come over to their house and wash a car. I'm not a mobile detailer. I work out of my shop. But if I want to run over and do my dad's car or something, I could mix everything up here, throw this in the back of my car, and not worry about it spilling or leaking, because the lid is actually a sealed lid. It's got a gasket in it, so it seals it. So, but like I said, we'll get back to the bucket in a minute. Let's see if we can get this thing open. All right. So, what we have here, start with, is a wash mitt. My style of washing cars, there's different methods. Some people call it the 2-bucket method. I do not like that method. What I like is one bucket, and I'll have 5 or 6 of these down in there. And once I pull this out and wash a panel or a spot on the car, this goes into an empty bucket and never sees the car again. To me, I think that's the safest way to wash a car. All right, so we've got one of those. That'd be nice to add to my collection. The next one's kind of interesting. What we have is their sponge. Some of the rinseless systems, they have a specific sponge that you can use. Never had one before. This is something be new to me. So we'll give that a go and see how that works out. Again, I've always been a multi-mitt person. In here are some really nice microfiber towels. These are really soft. Don't know what the GSM is or anything. Like I said, I didn't study for the video, just doing this out off the cuff. So, but these feel real soft, nice edges. And there's 3 of those in this kit. So I'm assuming these would be used as an alternative to either the mitt or the sponge, or maybe as for drying the car off afterwards. I have dedicated drying towels and a air cannon. I use my air cannon for coated cars because those cars, it's not quicker. A lot of people get these and they get disappointed because it takes longer to dry a car with an air cannon, but you're not touching it. Also in the bucket was a bunch of their brochures and their different lines. And as I said, these guys have a crazy amount of products. You got your exterior car products. I hope I get all this on camera. I mean, look at all those. I mean, there's more on the back. So this may be fun. Then you got your interior. They have their RV Pacific. And then their nautical ones. That's another thing. McKee's has a good name when it comes to products to detail your boat. One of these days, I'm going to get a boat project. I've been wanting to do one for a while. So I can look forward to that one. And then, of course, their ceramic, their SiO2 ceramic series. So I look forward to looking here and see what details they have on their ceramics. All right. First out is the main reason I bought the kit was the N914 rinseless wash. I've been watching a few videos on how to use it. I may wash the Corvette today in that, just to play with it and see what happens. Now, the Hydro Blue SiO2 coating is a neat project, and I've used this type of project by other manufacturers, or this type of product from other manufacturers. It'd be a lot of fun. I've heard really good things about this product. That's one of the things that they've made their names of, not only with the rinseless wash, but their Hydro Blue coating. And basically what this is, after you wash your car, and while it's still wet, you just spray the panel with, I think, 2 or 3 sprays of this product, and then immediately rinse it off with water. And what it leaves behind is basically like a wax, or an SiO2 infused wax. It makes your car very hydrophobic, which means water and dirt and things doesn't want to stick to the car. It runs right off. So I'm excited to play with that one. Matter of fact, I think I didn't really pay a lot of attention when I was placing the order. I ended up ordering 2 of them. So, but again, I use it a lot with my other brands. So we'll get to have a little bit of fun with that. Next on the list is their, let me get this out of the way very quick, is their high gloss detail spray. I'll be honest with you, I don't use a lot of detail sprays. You know, again, my car is coated. And it's really has a good gloss on its own. You know, these are great if you're going to maybe a Cars and Coffee, or you just have a small area you need to clean real quick, or even dust. You just have to be real careful when you're using these. Any brand, not just theirs, but any brand. And I'll read a little bit more. Maybe theirs is different, but I just don't like detailers. You end up putting what we call love marks on your car. People love their car so much, they're always rubbing and cleaning it, and you end up putting little micro scratches on it. Then when it gets into the sun, you know, you can actually see them. So I usually stay away from these kind of products, but again, they do have their purpose, and I'm looking forward to playing with that one. This is their Total Interior Cleaner. I have 3 or 4 brands of interior cleaners. What I like about this one, just initial impression, is it's clear. When it comes to interior products, I like people who don't add more than what it needs to be there, putting colors. I'm sure it has a nice scent. I'm not a big scent guy when it comes to my chemicals. I don't really care what they smell like. But the exception to that is your interior. You don't want a foul smelling interior, because that may be left behind, and your customer gets in the car and they smell these chemicals, it may offend them. So that's the only exception. So I like the fact it's clear. I'm sure it has a great scent. It says it's safe on carpet, fabric, leather, vinyl, plastic, and rubber. And it's antibacterial. So in this day and time with the COVID and everything else, that may be a selling point that I'll be able to add when I'm talking to my customers about what products I use on their cars. This is another product that the reason I picked it. Let me back up a little second. There's 2 kits here, or two different items that I bought. I bought a kit that had the bucket and the wash and the towels and stuff, and the SiO2. And then I bought these as a separate purchase. These were things that interested me as far as giving them a go and see how they're sound. What interests me about this one is the WeatherTech type floor mats are really, really popular. Everybody has them, and they are a pain in the butt to clean and restore without putting a dressing on them, and then they're slippery, and you don't want that a slippery mat under a gas pedal of a car. So I just got another brand's dedicated floor mat or WeatherTech liner cleaners, and it worked good. I'm not gonna say it, but it didn't wow me. So we'll give this one a go and see how that works out. All right, next is their SiO2 Auto Wash. Uh, this was another product. It was in the kit that interested me. Um, Normally, I stay away from soaps that have anything other than soap. I don't want to wash and wax my car. I think applying a wax with a product like this is better, or even the a sealant, or even an old-fashioned paste wax. A separate product is my preference. But what interested me about this one was it's engineered so that you can actually use it in direct sun. And what that means is when I wash a car, or when you wash a car, you don't want to do it out in direct sun. Because what happens is you wash your car, you rinse it, and by the time you get done and back around in your car, the panel's heated up, that water has dried onto the panel, leaving water spots, which can actually damage your clear coat if you leave them. But when I was reading on this one, it's engineered for ceramic coatings, so that it won't hurt the coating. People spend a lot of money on those. You don't want to use anything that's going to strip it. But I was reading on there, it says that this actually has a water softener built into it. So that will help prevent or drastically reduce water spots. And even said in the instructions that you're to wash the vehicle and then do not rinse. It said move on to the next panel. Even if this dries, by the time you get done washing the other parts of the car, you're still able to rinse it clear and cleanly, and it does not leave any kind of water spotting. So I want to play with that. This may be an answer to a solution, because what I normally do is either I wash it inside of my garage, or I start real early in the morning before the sun comes up, and try to get that portion of the detail done so I can get it in the garage and dried. So this may actually, if this works like they said it does, this may increase my business a little bit, because I can actually schedule a car later in the afternoon than I normally would, and not have to worry about being out in the direct sun. The next product I ordered was this McKee's 37 Headlight Protected Spray. This one kind of interested me. Again, I haven't totally read the application on it, but what these products do is, everybody's seen those headlights that turn yellow and you can barely see out of them. There's a process that you can restore those headlights and get them clear. And once you complete that process, you can actually apply this protectant on there. It's supposed to help with the UVs and prevent those, or at least slow down the re-yellowing of the headlights. I offer that part of the detailing, that service, as I was looking for, where I completely wet sand them, polish them out, and then normally I would apply a new layer of clear coat on them, if that's how far the customer wants to go. But it's kind of expensive. This may be another option I can offer, where I can just clean them and make them clear, and then just offer to apply this protected on there for them. So I get to play with that one. And then lastly, I got a free sample. Hey guys, you guys at McKee's, I like that. Because when I was trying to pick out what I wanted to buy, I was really, between these two products, what's in this sample bottle, I was back and forth, and this one won out because I don't have anything like this. So, but what this is their gel foam wheel cleaner. Now I have probably 10 or 15 wheel cleaners. I have one that I'm in love with. But again, I'm OCD and I love playing with new products, so I'm excited that they actually threw this one in for free. Thank you guys. We look forward to playing with that one. And then it's back to the bucket real quick. Just let me see if this come out. Is it taped in? Can I see some tape? Yes, taped in. I won't mess with that. In the bottom of the bucket is what is a grit guard, and what that does is if you're the type that uses you take your like I said, I'm using the sponge after I get done with a panel. You come back into the water and you rinse it and you rub this on the bottom of the bucket to release the dirt, but it also traps the dirt at the bottom of the bucket. Excuse me. So that you're not reintroducing dirt back onto your car. I have several buckets that have those in them. Again, with the method that I use to wash cars, that doesn't really come into play. But if I'm doing the waterless wash, that will, I'll need that. So it's nice that's included. Again, as you see on the lid, it actually has a rubber gasket and what they call a gamma seal. I'll have to read what that means. But I'll be able to transport my water in there. Should I need to do kind of a mobile wash? And I run over to my dad's house every once in a while and do that. So, but usually I use his water. But that'd be kind of neat to do that, or maybe I'll even offer maybe to wash someone's car at work or something. But anyway, so guys, that kind of wraps it up. It's probably more talking I've ever done on a video. Hope it comes out, and I'll hopefully do more of these. If this turns out to be decent, I'll probably do more of these. But again, all these products are available at McKees37.com. I've not used them, so I can't really tell you what my experience is with them, but I'm going to use them. A lot of them are very intriguing, so I'm really excited to give them a try. I may do some follow-up videos later on, tell you what I think of them. But anyway, everybody, I appreciate you tuning in. Again, this is William with Full Throttle Auto Detailing in Lexington, South Carolina, and y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.